Want to stay healthy after 50 years of age? Well, here's how you move. Hi, I'm Dr. William Pierce, licensed chiropractor, board-certified non-surgical orthopedist, sports injury specialist, and co-founder of PurplePeptides.net. I'm in my mid-70s and continue to actively practice after 42 years where I've engaged in over 300,000 individual patient visits one-on-one. I'm hopeful that my experience grants me the honor of a few minutes of your time today. As you recall in a prior video, we built a table as an analogy of our health. The first leg of that table was established, which we call what you eat. We learned several things. Food controls inflammation, blood sugar, hormones, brain function, and energy production. But nutrition alone does not build strength, does not maintain bone density, and it does not preserve independence. So today, we're building the second leg of that table, and I've entitled it, How You Move. If nutrition is what you put into your body, movement is what tells your body what to become. Why movement becomes critical after 50? Well, after 50, as you probably know, physiology changes, whether we like it or not. Muscle mass begins to decline. Remember the word for that condition? Sarcopenia. Bone density decreases. Our bones fracture a lot more easily. Insulin resistance increases. Balance deteriorates. And mitochondrial efficiency drops. Our ability to create the energy that keeps us alive, ATP, is sufficiently reduced. Research shows that adults can lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after the age of 30. And that rate accelerates more after the age of 60. That's really scary. If you don't give your body a reason to stay strong, it's just not going to stay strong. It won't. So movement after 50 isn't about looking athletic. It's about preventing falls, maintaining metabolic health, preserving cognitive function, and staying independent. So what does movement actually mean? Well, many think that movement means just walking occasionally, maybe playing some golf once a week, light stretching. That's all a start, but it's not really enough. For those over 50, movement has 3 essential components. The first component is daily general movement. In other words, stay out of the chair, walk, climb stairs, work in your yard. Sedentary behavior itself is associated with higher cardiovascular and all-cause mortality. If you don't move, you're going to die earlier. Sitting is the new smoking, especially when you're over the age of 50. Second component, cardiovascular conditioning. Brisk walking, cycling, rowing, incline treadmill, swimming. Cardiovascular exercise improves endothelial function, lowers blood pressure, enhances insulin, and improves mitochondrial density. Again, more ATP. Regular aerobic exercise is associated with reduced cardiovascular mortality and improved metabolic function. That's been proven in several studies. You're training your heart and your vascular system so they don't fail you later in life. Third component, resistance training. This is the non-negotiable. And this is where most people over the age of 50 fall short. Resistance training is not bodybuilding. It is preservation medicine. It prevents muscle loss. It maintains bone density. It improves insulin sensitivity and increases anabolic hormone signaling within our body. Furthermore, it improves joint stability and our ability to balance ourselves in an upright position against gravity. Resistance training has been shown to significantly improve bone mineral density in older people as well. And that's been proven in several studies. Strength training improves glycemic control and insulin sensitivity in aging populations. We learned that from Diabetes 2004 journal. So after 50, if you're not lifting something, you're losing something. Basically, what's it take? Well, 2 or 3 sessions a week is the minimum effective dose for resistance training. You can do body weight squats, resistance bands, dumbbells, machines, anything that will provide a progressive overload that intelligently is applied. We don't stop training because we age. We age because we stop training. I think that's pretty profound. Additionally, there's a brain connection, BDNF and cognitive protection. Let's talk about something incredibly important, your brain. Exercise increases the level of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, what we talked about earlier, BDNF. BDNF is essentially fertilizer for your brain. It supports neurogenesis, synaptic plasticity, and even the survival of these neurons that make up your brain. Aerobic exercise has been shown to increase serum BDNF levels and improve hippocampal volume in older adults. We found that in the Academy of Sciences in 2011, their journal. In that study, 1 year of moderate aerobic exercise increased hippocampal volume in your brain by approximately 10%. This was effective in reducing age-related brain loss. Movement isn't just strengthening muscle, it's strengthening neural circuitry. There's also anti-inflammatory effects of exercise. Chronic low-grade inflammation increases with aging. Regular moderate exercise reduces systemic inflammation, which include things like CRP, interleukin-6, TNF-alpha, basic things that will elevate your body's swelling. Also releases myokines, which signal molecules actively, causing inflammatory effects in your body to become reduced. In other words, your skeletal muscle functions like an endocrine organ. Movement reduces inflammatory load. Reduced inflammation lowers cardiovascular risk. It also lowers neurodegenerative risk. Food controls inflammation. Movement actively suppresses it. So together, they're very, very powerful. Your practical prescription is this. If you're over 50, move daily. Minimize sitting. Perform cardio exercises 3 times per week, 20 to 30 minutes, and you should be able to talk without running out of air while you're exercising. Do resistance training 2 to 3 times per week and participate in balance work 2 to 3 times a week as well. Start where you are, progress gradually. Consistency always beats intensity. So, and in closing, we've built 2 legs of our table. One is what you eat. Number 2 is how you move. We have got 2 more table legs to deal with, but without these 2 legs, the table is going to collapse. So we have the 3rd leg coming up. It's just as powerful as the first 2. I entitled that How You Sleep. We'll build that leg next, and I'm hopeful that you'll join me as we continue to investigate how we can stay healthy, happy, and not fragile after the age of 50. Thank you for your time.